Should have saved it. Welcome to Truck Beers.
If you guys only knew, like, the first... We have to check the mics before we record, so there's, like, this little tiny 10-second scratch.
That nobody gets to hear.
And it's the worst things you've ever heard in your life.
And they're always hilarious.
We might just keep them.
So I listen to a podcast that does, like, cold opens.
Yeah.
And they do, like, a short version of it on the actual podcast.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's on their Patreon page.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
If we had a Patreon page...
Yeah.
Like, we'll still be in all the trouble.
And if I wasn't too lazy to do all of the other clipping and editing.
You do, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have a producer.
Like,
we don't hire anybody.
We talked about doing a best of podcast for the end of the year, Christmas or whatever, like coming back and getting clips. And I was I don't want to do that.
That was me going like, you know what'd be really fucking cool? And then you say, that's so much work.
I was like, how about we just talk about fun stuff from the year and pretend that we have clips?
That's what this episode's about. We did it.
Hey, congratulations.
When we start this podcast, like in July?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, June or July.
Like, it's almost been a half a year of Truck Beers.
So, yeah, because this will be episode 23.
Yeah, half of 52.
And we do one a week. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months worth.
Yeah, we missed out a couple.
We did skip a couple.
Yeah, but we've also done more than one a week. We're about halfway there.
We're pretty consistent.
Because we're halfway
on average, you're getting one episode of this malarkey a week.
We're consistently...
Inconsistent.
That's why I'm divorced. But no, this is... Like, just the work that you do...
It's not that much.
No. We're at the end of the year. I got to fucking make you feel awkward. You do great work. I'm proud of you. I really appreciate all the things you do. You've come so far. I love you.
Thanks for talking so much. It makes me have to talk less.
I just have no way to stop this.
No, it's great. It works
mouth.
out. It's a good balance. So, no, thank you, man. I am... Like, this has been a really hard 6 months, personally. And without this, I don't think I would be as okay as I am, if that makes sense.
No, I get it. It's kind of weird just knowing that this is going to be happening. Like, once a week, I have to be here or so to record this podcast. It just gives me something to look forward to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And, like, I fucking love this shit. I love everyone that's came to us and be like, hey, that was funny. You guys are doing great. You're doing good. Like, I'm proud of us. Proud of the product.
I've never talked to anyone that's listened and been like, you know what? I really fucking hate your podcast.
I wish you would. I'll fucking slap the goddamn cum out of him, dude.
Knocked a little bit of sense that he has left for not liking it out of him.
How dare you not like this beautiful experiment?
But, like, I think if you tell it, people know what they're getting into. And I think that's what makes it work. It's there's no pretenses here that we're going to be like serious newsbreakers.
No.
Or political analysts or anything like that. No,
we've said that from the get-go. There's no actual facts.
It's just a couple dudes drinking beer, talking shit, regurgitating information.
We're your drunk uncles out in the yard, and your dad says, go back in the house, you're talking wild.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
We're giving you a sneak peek of what it's like to, like, hear men, grown-ass men, who don't want to be grown up.
Yeah. This is your future, kids, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. If you're unlucky, you'll be stuck to a mortgage and married and have a bunch of brats running around, which I have all those things.
I've got two out of those three.
I have all these things.
You're not married.
No, I'm not married. I don't have a mortgage either.
Yeah.
But I have kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have a mortgage and kids.
No, and
that's okay.
To bring it back around, I love you, dude. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Same.
You're the guy I can come to no matter what.
Absolutely.
And I want everyone to listen to this podcast to know that, like, this isn't fucking bullshit. We're buddies. We're best friends. We're brothers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the worst times in my life, I have called you.
You've called, yeah.
And been like, hey.
That was a wild night because I told my kids, get dressed. We're going to Oklahoma.
I wasn't in Oklahoma.
No, South Texas. Sorry, my bad. That's right. Yeah, I was like, we're driving tonight.
I got to go rescue my friend.
God. But
that was weird.
It wasn't great. But here we are.
Yeah, we made it.
We fucking lived.
That was the, I think that's what really pushed it over the edge to start this. Because we had been talking about it for months beforehand.
There was no, like,
Like, we always when we've said this before, we would just sit around after practice and talk, and we were like, you know what? We should really start recording this.
Yeah.
Because it would be funny.
Yeah.
And entertaining. And it's cathartic, too. I mean, it's...
The conception was many months before this.
Right.
We hear those sirens in the background. Fucking gorilla style.
The fire station is right there. Like 2.5 blocks from here. So.
Yeah. And the police station is 3 blocks that way.
That way.
That way.
Yep.
Not north.
Not north.
Fucking.
That's west.
Northwest. Yeah.
If you heard the holiday episode, you'll get that one.
You'll get it. That was a fun one.
That was fun.
Told some cool stories. I don't know.
So if Kissy Claus came and saw you, we want to know about it.
We want you to reach out anywhere. We're truck beers all over the fucking internet. We're the only thing truck beers.
There's a country song called Truck Beers, but it's not
sucks.
very good.
It sucks.
And I hate that for the dude, because I know he tried real hard.
I think we could write a country song called Truck Beers and like shit all over it.
Yeah. Or just cover that one and play it better.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. That's great. We'll do that. We'll fucking...
This is mine now. I peed on it.
Yeah. I am the alpha here. I don't like where I'm standing at. It feels like a car could just take a little right and like ruin my whole existence.
Well, like I got out here, excuse me. I got out here and put my bass in the truck, and I dropped the tailgate to put the cooler in and get the podcast stuff out. And there was a car coming down the road, and they like 100 feet from where we're standing slowed down and like creeped by. Like, you're not going to hit my tailgate. I am all the way in the parking space.
Right.
But they were not okay with the situation.
Yeah.
So it was kind of funny.
There's like a small part of me that's like, if a cop drives this way, like, I guess we can hide the beers behind things, because this is an open container, allegedly.
Yeah. I'm not holding it.
We're in downtown Longview.
That's
again.
not mine.
That's
not yours. I don't know where these came from.
Someone dropped these off? I don't know.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to do.
Seems like a waste.
Seems like a waste.
I mean, I guess I'll drink it.
If you're cool with it, officer.
Hey, let's just do it.
We'll drink it. We'll just get it out of the way.
All right, so I heard a cool conspiracy theory that I wanted to talk to you about today.
Yeah. We were supposed to lead in with some kind of cool thing I said earlier, but I forgot it already.
Oh, it was the gun show chick.
Oh, yeah. So I asked you, do you remember, because we were in East Texas, we grew up together, there used to be a commercial for this gun show, and there was a chick that said, "Sure as shooting," and she cocks her shotgun.
I'll probably see you there.
I'll probably see you there.
Yeah.
And we're also, like, King Chevrolet. I was like, do you remember, and Bill Day Furniture.
Yes.
God, downtown Tyler.
Yeah, that was the Jack King Chevy.
Yeah, that was Jack King Chevy, and then Bill Reclaimed Furniture was like, I'm Bill at Tyler's Reclaimed.
Yep.
All these commercials, they're etched into my brain for the rest of my life.
And so it's funny because we talked about this conspiracy, or I told you earlier that there's a conspiracy that I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
And then you said that before we started recording. I was like, that leads in perfectly.
Good, perfect. We're here now.
So I was just randomly scrolling through Facebook on my lunch break at work today. Those little shorts, like reels or whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, all right, cool.
It's the best way to spend a day.
Yeah, a good 30
Watching
minutes.
fucking 10-second long videos.
Yeah. This dude was like, all right, so I have a new favorite conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
And I want to run it by you. He's talking, it's from the podcast. I don't know the name of it because they didn't put their name on the clip. I'm sure someone else stole it and didn't give them credit for it.
Like we're about to.
Which is horseshit. No, I like to think that we always credit people that we steal stuff from.
No, if we know who it is, we'll give it the
credit. So,
yeah.
Apologies. This one is uncredited because I think it was uncredited when I saw it.
Yeah.
So, it's third-hand knowledge. Don't shoot the messenger. He's like, I think I got a new conspiracy theory and I want to run it by you. The other guy's like, all right, cool. What is it? He goes, I think the Mandela effect is a operation that's being done on purpose to see how easy it is to erase history. And it all started based on this chick on TikTok, like, going on this rant about how the Fruit of the Loom logo used to have a cornucopia in it.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
So much so, it got so much traction on TikTok that Fruit of the Loom posted something and literally put pictures of all of their different logos throughout the years.
Is there not a cornucopia?
And there were no cornucopias.
That's bullshit.
And she's like, no, I know for a fact that's wrong. So she dug through this like passel of old clothes that she had and found a Fruit of the Loom shirt that had a cornucopia logo on the tag.
I remember. No.
And then it was just like radio silence from Fruit of the Loom and
said
everybody
no,
else.
there was no cornucopia.
Yes.
I remember clearly asking.
Vividly. My undies used to have a cornucopia on it with purple grapes and red apples.
Orange.
Oranges are orange.
Red oranges. That's the name of my new band.
That's
I'm
apples.
sorry.
That's apples and oranges.
Apples and bananas. I remember vividly asking either my grandma or my aunt, like, what the fuck is this horn thing? And she said, "Oh, that's
it's a cornucopia.
It's a cornucopia." Yeah. That's the only reason why I knew what a cornucopia
and
was.
there was another example that he gave, and I'm sorry, I can't remember what it was, but I was like, but he's like, yeah, so it's all these, it's basically they're testing to see how easy it is to get people to forget things or to convince people that the things that they remember are not accurate.
That's going to be impossible.
Start with something small like a logo or a movie.
That's going to be
or
impossible
something
for
like
me because I know what.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
though.
what you're saying. That's fucking wild.
And the Bernstein Bears was the other one.
Yeah.
That he gave the example of.
Yeah,
so
that's how I got AR points as a kid.
Yeah.
Fucking Hank the Cow
That's
Dog and
how
Bernstein
I
Bears.
ate so many pizzas.
Yes. Yeah,
At
you
the
want
Hut
25
Club.
points by the end of the month?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Eat
I'm
this-
going to
read
fucking
this
half
fucking
point it
book.
to death.
Yeah. I'm going to read all of these books.
I'm going to read 50 books so I can get my 25 points for the pizza party.
You used
Fuck
to go
you,
in
man.
there, and you had the holographic big-ass button that was the size of a dinner plate.
Nobody knows about AR points.
And then you got a little personal pan pizza.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck you, Miss Stickles. I got in there. You fucking redheaded bitch.
I know you tried to keep me from learning how to read, but damn it, woman, I did it.
I did it, motherfucker.
I done forgot it, but I used to know how to do it.
I love to read. I don't know.
So, I know. I kind of buy into what he's saying,
I do
though.
too, kind of.
Like, if it's so easy to confuse people enough or convince people enough that the things that they already know about simple facts are false, what about something that's not so common knowledge and doesn't have that much evidence behind it or doesn't have that many people that know about it? All you got to say is, oh, no, that never happened. There's no pictures or there's that. Well, that's different. It's kind of like that, but it's not quite that way.
So,
and everybody's going to fucking believe it.
Exactly. I would like to think like she stood on business saying
she did.
She's like, motherfucker, I know for a fact there is no way the cornucopia wasn't real. You know? What's up?
Battery's almost dead on the laptop. We got 30 minutes.
Okay, we can do this. Let me start with a belch. No, but I know for a fact there's a way that like she stood on business, she remembered the way she remembered.
And she had proof.
And she found evidence.
Yeah.
I know how my stupid brain works. Jingles, logos,
yes,
fucking catchphrases.
Yes.
It's cemented in my head.
Yes.
Like I cannot forget it.
Right.
It drives me crazy.
It's like I know song lyrics from 25 years ago.
Yes.
But I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
But if it's like some old school shit, good luck convincing me that I'm wrong.
Do you remember the berries and creams guy? I'm the little lad that loves berries and cream.
Yes.
That's cemented in my fucking head. I can't let it go. Like a rock born, like Chevrolet.
Yeah.
I'm. It's so bad. Like I know
It's
all
like
the
live cereal. Hey Timmy, he likes it.
No, hey Mikey likes it.
Hey Mikey, he likes it. Yeah.
Fuck it, dude.
It's shake and bake, and I helped.
Yeah. What is it? We'll
I like how I went on that really big long rant about remembering all kinds of shit and then immediately quoted the thing wrong. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Well, I'm just saying, like how my dumb ADHD brain, maybe autistic a little bit. I don't know.
I think we've all got a touch of the tism.
I just know what I know.
Right.
And you can't fucking. But to be fair, I lost a fucking very severe bet years ago because I thought the pour some sugar on me was Motley Crue. It's Def Leppard.
It's definitely Def Leppard.
Yeah, I fucked up.
But you knew the words.
I knew the whole song. I was like, you're fucking out of your mind. The guy that said, let's get right, is the same guy that said, pour some sugar.
Yeah.
That's fine. But then I'll
give you half credit.
Yeah, I fucked it. I fucked it to shit. But from that moment, I never did that again. I knew all the songs by everybody ever.
I am an encyclopedia.
I'm useless knowledge.
Yeah, it's hard.
If there was like a bar trivia fucking thing, with
That's all bar trivia is.
I think I'd be unstoppable. But I gotta be like 10 beers in. It unlocks the doors.
You gotta unlock that special place in your brain.
It unlocks the little...
That has access to all that shit.
It unlocks the door, and I can go, all right, here we go.
The other, 7% keeps me alive, which just functions all the time.
Yeah.
That 62%...
It's like, why would the government... Okay, so why would the government do that? So they would have to be in... They would have to be in talks with people to change, what Fruit of the Loom posted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, listen...
Why wouldn't they do it?
What's the fucking point?
To see what they can get away with.
This is all a psyop.
Yeah.
That's dangerous for me because I think everything is a psyop.
So you start with small shit that doesn't matter.
Fucking big booty e-girls with tattoos. It's a psyop. It makes me weak. I know what I have. I know what my type is. It's dangerous.
Yeah. So you think about it though. It's all... you start small on trivial shit that doesn't actually have any bearing on anything.
Yeah, then they say the Holocaust didn't happen.
And then you move on to the Kennedy assassination and aliens aren't real. And see what happens.
Aliens are 1,000% real.
If you can convince people that anything that they know is in question, then to them, everything is questionable.
Yeah.
And they are not going to fight you on anything.
I think we're at a really cool place. We're going into 2025. And I think there's a lot of people opening their eyes to things that are... there's people... I
think a lot of people are realizing that they're being fucked with.
That's what... I spent my Christmas Eve with my family, and a lot of them have been very, very pushy with, what they think is right.
Yeah.
Or what they believe in. It's been very, strict down the line.
Black and white.
This has been the first Christmas they started asking me questions, because for the last fucking 20 Christmases, I've always been the weird uncle that knew all the conspiracy theories.
Right.
But now this Christmas, they're like, hey, what do you know about New Jersey? I'm like,
last Christmas, I gave you the facts.
Yeah, exactly. But the very next day, you asked me if I'm gay, Mom.
She should know better.
She should know very much better. But that was this Christmas. They were asking me about things that...
I think a lot of that... there's a couple of factors I think that play into that. A, the prevalence of information that's available and easy to access now. Yes. Which is good.
Absolutely.
A lot of it's horseshit.
And you have key eyewitnesses.
But that's kind of up to you to decipher what's real and what's not.
Right. I feel like we need to plug this laptop in somewhere.
I don't have the plug.
Damn it.
It's at the house. And even if I did have it, I don't have anything to plug it into.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
For the next... Oh my God, am I drunk?
It still says 30 minutes.
We're good. Just keep going.
Yeah. I have to have enough battery left to save it.
What a game we're playing right now. Oh my God.
Playing chicken with a laptop battery.
So, but I think there's going to be there's more key eyewitnesses to things happening now. Yes. Everybody has their own personal camera.
Yes.
We can all videotape the same thing.
Yeah.
And
it's the availability of information.
Goddamn, everyone has a Ring camera. Everybody has that. Have you seen that Ring footage of New Jersey? The fucking UFO that flies over their house?
Is that the one that was hovering outside the kid's window?
It looks like a jellyfish, and it shakes the fucking house.
Yeah.
That's not a drone.
Not any that anybody's talking about.
Exactly. And the main source of dudes that are independently talking the truth, they're asking the same question, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Nobody has answers.
Well, and I think one of the best things that happened over the last 4 years has been that whole Whistleblower Protection Act.
Yeah.
That Trump passed before he
Trump actually passed the whistleblower. Obama started it.
Right.
But that didn't happen.
So I think that's helped a lot.
Shout out Edward Snowden.
Yeah, no joke, man. So I think that's helped with a lot of the, declassification of things and whatever on that kind of stuff. which is fantastic because I don't know. We've talked about this a lot. I think the reason they haven't done it before is because they're afraid of mass hysteria and religious collapse. Because if you come back and change history,
fucking everybody's.
Maybe that's why they're trying the Mandela effect.
That's where I'm trying to get at. Like, I know so many people that their entire life is wrapped up into their own personal truth, the thing they've been taught since they were a child.
Absolutely.
And their parents were taught, and their grandparents were taught. Like, we get amnesia so fucking quick when it comes to, like fucking 5 generations is not that far back.
No.
But it only takes like 2 generations to make something a fact. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's recency bias.
Yes, absolutely. And like, I would love, like I was saying earlier, I think 2025 is going to be the year of like unveiling a lot of fucking shit, things that cannot be pushed to the side.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I've been, for the past 20 years, there's a large part of me, I was like a fucking conspiracy stoner. And then I kept up with conspiracies, trying to like I've always loved it. I've always loved it.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's entertaining and
it makes you think for yourself.
And there's been like things brought to my attention that are fact.
Yeah.
And it's undeniable now. Like there's people that would call me a fucking idiot years ago. Like, oh, you're being an idiot.
Right.
You're crazy.
Yeah, why are you listening to that shit?
Why are you fucking putting your fucking stock into that?
Right.
And here we are, everyone's paying attention now.
Yep.
Because there's evidence unfolding in front of people. And I really hope 2025, like this time next year when we're recording this podcast, we're like, hey, we have an interview with Smoglarg, the fucking Emperor of Bulbadoc.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so goddamn cool.
The emissary from Epsilon 5 is joining us tonight.
Yes. Yes. I don't know. I really...
And he's bringing his own extraterrestrial translator, which may take me a minute to wire into the system, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll still be fucking trying to figure shit out a year from now. I think like a psyop to try to make us forget shit that we know. That's 100% a possibility, and it's also it's evil.
Yeah, and it'll work on 75% of the population.
Well, there's some people that are like, what's the point of me remembering what I don't remember? Like, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I just remembered it wrong. When you're telling me there was a cornucopia, I know for a fact there was a cornucopia.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Berenstein Bears were the Berenstein Bears,
yes.
not the Berenstein Bears.
Right.
STINE was not the fucking last word in that whole thing. Like, why would we do that?
Well, I mean, you talk about, you go to stuff like that with a book, a published article. So how easy is it to ban books and change books? They do it all the time.
There's a motion now that are talking about the banning of books should be made illegal.
It should be. It should have always been illegal.
Like, I get it. There's some books that, like, yeah, they have some wild shit in it, but guess what? That's freedom. That's our information. We should be able to fucking dive in if we want to.
That worked out real good for the Nazis.
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's the same. It's the same mindset as if you hide information from the public, they're easier to control.
It's just like a teenage daughter. You tell her she can't do something, she's going to fucking find a way to find it and do it. And I'm trying to carry that into the next couple years.
Yeah, good luck.
Huh. I don't know.
You got 2 of them.
I got Dosey, and they're all the same age, so like it's like a double whammy of everything you can imagine. So, but like you can't hide information. I get some of it scary. I get some of it is like it doesn't line up with what you believe. But facts are facts.
Yeah, and I think the fact that some of it's scary is the important part that they're overlooking.
Yeah.
Is some of that information needs to be known.
Yeah.
So we don't make the same mistakes.
We can't.
So we don't make a horrible decision.
If you do not know history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Yeah, even if you know it, it's probably going to be repeated anyway.
Right. We're not in charge of what gets made. Like right now, I know Biden just passed $2.5 billion for another Ukraine aid.
Yeah. And
everybody in this country is like, what the fuck?
Yeah. our buddy Ferguson posted a comment on a post that I saw with that, and his comment was perfect. It's like, oh, that's just like watching your kid drown and throwing a life jacket over the other side of the boat.
Yeah. The fuck are we doing?
I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually 100% accurate.
We're not, like, this country's not technically a democracy. We are, when it comes down to it.
On paper, yeah.
On paper, we are. But, like, the small things that are done.
Yeah,
Nobody votes on what we spend our money on.
No.
Nobody
It's
is
done in a closed room full of billionaires.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
That have made their money being, quote unquote, politicians elected by the people.
Well, for the last forever, the people that are voted in and you think they're going to be your hero, they're in the pocket of lobbyists.
Don't give two shits about us.
No, they don't give a shit. Shout out Jimmy Carter.
Never have. Oh, poor guy. I mean, hey, at least he didn't have to fight Jake Paul before he died.
He texted me that. I was like, that's funny as shit.
100 years old though, man.
Yeah, Dick. Well, I was looking at Dick Van Dyke last night.
Oh.
He's 99 years old.
Yeah.
He's got another year before he's 100.
Yeah.
Like, his birthday's in December. God, could you imagine being on this earth for 100 years?
I don't want to.
I think we might be.
I don't want to.
I think by the time we get to a point...
My body's not going to make it.
No, I think there's going to be breakthroughs in science where we'll be able to live 100 years.
Great, we won't be able to afford them. Insurance won't cover it.
What if the aliens bring us that truth?
That'd be great.
Like, hey, you can live to us fucking as long as you want. Like, we programmed you to die at 120, but we can fix that shit.
Yeah, we'll just flip the switch on this gene right here.
Yeah, hold on, it's right here.
Congratulations, now you're going to be
can live whatever,
400 years old when you die.
Yeah, you can be 36.
And you're still going to be, like, viral and healthy.
Yes.
Not viral.
Vital?
There you go.
Yeah.
That one.
Maybe
viral
That
also.
was a weird word pull.
Maybe viral also. Who knows?
You could just be fucking in everybody's shit.
Contagious.
I don't know if I want to... I don't know. I like 36. Like, I'm bald. I get it. I look like shit. But also, I've never been this healthy in the sense, like, I'm 195. I can fucking outwork anybody.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of knowledge up here.
Yeah.
Give me another 50 years of knowledge with this body.
It's dangerous.
Napoleon.
They're too
taking
tall.
over
You're
shit.
too tall.
Yeah, I'm too... Yeah. Too tall. Too Short's my favorite rapper. Man, that's really got me going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look all this up after this podcast.
I really wish that I could. I wish that they would have credited the actual podcast that proposed the idea, because I want to go listen to some more of their stuff.
Yeah.
But they didn't, so I can't.
Well, shout out to y'all. If you ever hear this podcast, we give you all the credit. We just need to know your name.
Yeah, because I want to talk to you.
Man, that's what 2025 is going to be about for me, like reaching out to other podcasts and be like, hey, do you want to have two idiots talk to y'all?
Yes.
Like, I would love that shit,
Let's
man.
do that.
Like, figure out the Zoom or the Teams, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to talk to other podcasts.
Just other people that are not here, that are willing to just hop on a Zoom call for 15 minutes.
Whatever.
Yeah, anything.
I think...
I mean, because we can talk all we want, but it'd be great to have other voices that share the passion and share the excitement for just random bullshit.
Right. I don't know. I'm kind of fired up. This is like the first time I've ever like looked at a new year as like a thing. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2024, I got my dick knocked in the dirt.
Yep.
And I've tried my best. And like 2025, I'm wide ass open, dude. I'll get knocked down. I know it happens.
Nothing to lose.
It happens every time I fucking get excited about something, but like...
Yeah, but you always get back up.
You have to.
Yep. No point in trying to stay down.
Like, I'm excited.
If you stay on the ground long enough, people are going to walk all over you.
I mean, these stickers have fired me up.
Those stickers are cool as shit.
They're fucking great. They're everywhere now. Shout out to everyone who's bought a sticker. I really appreciate that.
And if you want one, holler at us. We got plenty.
The $2 a piece, 3 for $5.
Yep.
Yep.
So if you buy them in bulk, you get a deal.
Like, seriously, you need about 3 stickers.
Yeah, don't buy 2.
Yeah.
Buy 3.
Buy 3.
Because then you have one for you, one to give away, and one to leave somewhere.
Or put 3 stickers on your butthole. Whatever.
Ouch.
If you have a hairy asshole, that's wild. Yeah, don't do that. What is that?
I don't know.
Alien.
Sweet. I just smacked the shit out of it.
I've been keeping up with the New Jersey shit, and it's wild.
It's kind of died down in the news.
It's not. The people are still posting.
Oh, I know. Like, it's still happening.
It's still
just
happening
not
every
getting
night.
the coverage it was getting.
Yeah, that's what the news media will do. They'll post, or they'll talk about it.
Yep.
And they're like, what is this?
Oh, and then they see the ratings go down because we talked about the same thing for a month in a row. Oh, we got to talk about something else now. That doesn't mean it's not still happening.
No. And that's
just like the Ukraine-Russia shit. That was
fuck yeah.
front page for 6 months. It's still going on.
Those videos make me so sad.
It's still going on.
There's videos of them doing like foxhole runs.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
gnarly,
hate it.
dude.
I fucking hate it. And there's drones that are dropping magnesium on people and lighting it.
Did you see that one where the drone dropped the grenade on that guy?
Yeah.
And he just picked it up and threw it?
Fuck yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck drones.
Good luck fucking with that, dude. It was a Russian drone on a Ukrainian guy that was like, I guess he was scouting.
I guess.
'Cause he was by himself.
Yeah.
But he was like laying on the ground, covered up in
I saw that. That was
suit.
great.
And I guess they caught him on thermal.
What a fucking wild thing to do.
And it landed on his leg. And he looked over, picked it up, and just hawked it.
Fucking yeeted it.
Yeah.
Like
and then he gave the drone the finger.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up?
Did you hear about the guy who was paying for promotion and he spent like $5,000 for 5 commercials on national radio?
That's a lot of money.
That was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, there's got to be better options.
There has to be.
Like, what if you just like come to us?
What if you came to Truck Beers? A fucking mom and pop shop podcast who is just talking about things that are relevant and fun to us.
And you know, like, there's this massive push now for supporting local businesses. And hey, we're not necessarily a business, but we're about as local as it gets.
We are so local. We know the team quarterback's name.
Yeah, it's quarterback man.
Quarterback guy.
Mr. Sir
Bobby Quarterback.
Oh, Bobby Q's.
Oh, Bobby Q's. We would love to help you, and in the way you get help, you help us. Sorry, my co-host farted. But like...
That's the quality you get with Truck Beers.
Look how, like, intrigued you are about this whole scenario. You're like, are they farting during a promo? You're goddamn right.
We'll put it in your jingle.
We will write you a jingle.
We'll jingle your jangles.
We'll jingle your jangles. We'll give you something to, like, write home about.
I promise it will be completely unlike anything that you've ever had before in the way of advertisement.
Yeah. What you're getting right here is over 40 years of musical expertise.
Yeah.
We'll write your jingle. We'll give you something that is unique. And you will be a part of this incredible legacy that's building every day with Truck Beers.
You may not remember it, but I promise you won't forget it.
Absolutely not. This is Cancun 1998. You know who you are.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore.
Can't forget about it, though.
All right. Hey, so if you're on the fence or if you're even curious,
hit us up.
Reach out to us. We're easy to find. We're Truck Beers at everywhere. All the social medias.
Or it's truckbeers@gmail.com.
Yeah, shoot us an email.
And we will work with you any way you want.
Let's talk about it.
I hope you're cute.
Don't be shy.
Bottle of champagne.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
So,
that was an accident.
Whoopsie.
Oops. The computer just said no.
The laptop died. So 48 hours later, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, we did it.
This episode spanned 2 years.
Fucking perfection. No, what was it? Monday night.
Yeah.
And then the computer shut down. We were talking about Russia and drones and Thanksgiving middle fingers. I don't know what else. I don't know where else to go with that.
No, we pretty much covered that
Then
one.
we were going to record last night, but we just got caught up in the fun
times of New Year's Eve, hanging out at the house,
listen to McCade be an absolute psychopath.
Yeah.
Your son is...
He's a handful, man.
Dude, he is wild.
Yeah.
Like, I'm known as, like, what's Matt going to do or say? He just puts me to shame. He shits all over everything.
Yeah, can you, like, I don't know. I hope he gets it all out of his system at this age. And
not as an adult?
Yeah.
God. He might have a fat lip a couple times.
I think so.
Golly. No, but it's New Year's Day. I spent the night because I didn't want to get a DUI.
Adult decisions were made.
Yeah. Look at me, guys. 2025.
Maturity.
And, yeah, I drank a lot of beer last night. And today. It's been a lot. Been a lot of beer drank. We played golf. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good round. The weather was beautiful outside.
Played my best golf to date.
You played good. You had some really good shots.
I'm proud of myself.
I would be too. Hell, I am proud of you.
Fuck.
Considering
it's like my
you're using
time.
like third or fourth hand clubs and only played 4 times. You're improving constantly, which is great. That's all you can ask for.
I'm going to go to the Masters in 1 year.
Sure.
That's my 2025 goal.
Make it to the Masters.
Yeah.
Like an amateur exemption or something.
I want Bryson to hit me up for tips. Bryson DeChambeau.
I don't know if he'll play the Masters. I don't know if he'll be eligible.
Yeah, he probably won't. He should. He shits all him and everybody.
Yeah.
It's insane.
The whole live PGA thing is weird, though.
You have to play by their rules.
Yeah, you're not a sanctioned PGA tour card holder, so you have to qualify by winning enough tournaments, but some of the tournaments you can't play in because you're not PGA certified anymore. It's weird.
It's such a weird.
And then they're talking
thing.
about doing like a weird merger. I don't know what's going to happen. I stopped paying attention.
I just watch people play golf. I don't know what the fucking rules are.
Yeah.
I just watch dudes make cool shots.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, how do you do that? And I can do that. And you got there, like, oh no,
I suck. That's what happened to me a lot of part of today.
Yeah.
I was like, well, they're telling me to keep my arm straight. Phone's dying.
The worst part is like, it looks like, oh yeah, I should just be able to swing this hard and hit this thing and put it there.
Yeah.
And then you do all that,
and you hit the fucking house.
Yeah, or it
goes
goes 2 feet in front of you and stops.
Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you drain an absolute insane putt.
Yeah.
On the first hole.
Man, it was like a 40-footer, man.
I don't understand it.
Right in it.
I'm glad you witnessed it because no one will believe it.
It's true.
But like
you started out way too hot.
That's what it was.
Blew your load early.
That's the story of my life. I'm fucking sorry. Oh no. Oh. I swear this never happens. Which is a lie. It happens every time. It doesn't get better. Oh no. Here comes Hurricane McCade.
Okay. Sorry about that. Minor crisis. He's fine.
Make it?
Yeah, he's fine.
You don't have to amputate?
No, I don't think so.
You don't have to cut anything off?
No, it's in that webbing between your index finger and your thumb.
His hands look like he worked in a coal mine.
He was out there playing in the stupid ashes of the fire pit.
Fuck yeah. He's a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stress this enough. Your son is absolutely... He's awesome. Like, I think
he's great. He's fantastic. He's the definition of a Sour Patch Kid.
He's king boys.
Like... When he wants to be sweet, he's the sweetest child on the planet.
Well, all day he's been just poking me with sticks, and then he goes, "Can I give you a hug?"
Yeah, I miss you when you're not here.
I miss you when you're not here. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You can't say that shit.
He's all over the place, man.
Ooh.
I should probably be on blood pressure medication.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Just tuck it, push it all down. Push it all down.
I haven't spent 24 hours with him. Spent a lot of hours with him, but not a whole day.
Yeah.
And
it's a lot. I love him, though. He's great.
And, like, I do the whole, like, hey, you should do this. Like,
you goad it on a little bit?
Yep, I do. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
He asked if I was his uncle, and I was like, that's up to you, man. If you want me to be, you could just call me Uncle Matt.
There you go.
And I will be that negative influence in you. So, We shall see. No, we were going on some like wild rabbit trails after band practice. Talking about drones and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't know. Like, I think we covered a pretty good deal of it.
Yeah, I think we got most of what we were going to talked about.
Yeah.
We did have a couple of questions from the post that we made yesterday.
Yeah. I just wanted people to feel like they were included.
Right. Josh asked what our craziest New Year's Eve story was.
Oh,
I don't have a lot of crazy stories. We used to play shows almost every New Year's Eve.
yeah.
And so like most of the New Year's Eves, where I was gonna potentially party would have been at a venue playing a show.
Right.
And then other than that, I usually just stay here.
I remember y'all played in like prom suits. Johnny Pecker. Y'all played in like
tuxedos.
Tuxedos.
Yep.
I thought that was cool.
At the old Side Pocket.
Yeah. Side Pocket, they had themes to some of their shows, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, she did a big New Year's Eve party every year.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point, though, like where I'm at as an adult, I don't want to be at a bar on New Year's Eve.
No.
Like, I get it, but they're looking for a reason,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't want to give them one, so. Craziest New Year's Eve, I guess would be last year's. Had like a $85 bar tab.
It's not that bad.
It was me only.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't pay for anybody's. It was my drinks alone.
That's a lot.
And I had to be ushered
Oh.
to the couch I was crashing on, which was luckily down the road. Like, I just walked to it. So, like, that was... I think I said some crazy stuff, but I don't have much of a recollection of it. Like, it was... I drank a lot. I drank a lot of shots. That's the downfall of me. It's like I put shots in my system.
Yeah, that'll do it, too. That'll also run up that bar tab real quick.
Yeah. I drank a lot of beer. I think I drank like... I don't know. I know I drank a lot.
I can't mix those things.
And, like, I wasn't blacked out, but I was so close...
Close enough.
There was any filter. I know that. The guy I was with was Nick Sanders. I don't know if you remember Nick.
Yeah.
He come to the bar a lot, or the brewery a lot.
I know Nick. He's a good guy.
He was like trying to like, all right, we got to go home. And I was like,
it's time for us to leave.
yeah. And I was like, la. I think I did some karaoke. No.
It's in the room. Go find it. Go try.
What a wild card. He's back. There's
the
no
hits keep on coming.
When I was a kid, we would do fireworks. Me and Chad would do like our own version of a fireworks show at my mom's house.
That's cool.
And like we would try our very best to make it special and cool, but it was just
blowing stuff up.
A bunch of black hats blowing shit up. So
no, we've never really done like. I've never been much of a wild New Year's Eve kind of guy. Like I said, like we played shows, or if we didn't play shows, I was probably at a show.
That's what's weird about being in a band now. Like, I expect to play a Halloween show. I expect to play a New Year's Eve show.
Right, because we just got so used to doing it.
And so far...
It just doesn't happen anymore.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Unless you're a cover band.
Which, to be honest, being a cover band might be the way to go.
I mean, if you want to make money, probably.
Yeah, I do.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really great to make enough money to, like, pay for the shit I have. Speaking of cool shit... Your damn bass amp you just got in is top notch.
That dark glass is gonna be.
Y'all need to come to a Running with Giant show just so you can hear Matt's bass tone.
It's my rig just got heavier because I'm gonna have to use those 215s because it just sounds so good. I gotta get new casters for that thing.
It's a badass rig though.
It's a bookshelf.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth every fucking strain.
Yeah. My back hurts looking at it.
I got to buy casters from my cab. I'm tired of it. Like the show we played at Deep Ellum, where I had to carry it to the parking lot.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
By the way, the parking wasn't paid for. Oh my fuck.
Yeah, that's.
I think I've already brought this up. Every time I think about it, it makes me want to burn everything down.
If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
it didn't work out. Whatever.
Yeah.
$100. What's that to me? A lot.
Yeah, that's a significant amount of money.
That's a significant amount of money. Like, I'll spend $100 on dumb shit, but it's my $100 to spend.
Right. If you know it's coming,
yeah,
that's one thing. When you get a letter in the mail saying, "Oh, you haven't paid us for something that you did a month ago," by the way.
They need to fucking be arrested for the way they do their math. Hey, you didn't pay for parking. Now we're going to add fucking $20 for every week you don't pay for it. But we're not going to send you a letter
until you're a month late.
Yeah. You stupid bitch. It made me
There's
mad.
probably the app that you got onto the website that you got onto to do the payment.
There's
probably something that says it at the bottom in .02 font.
That would have been great if I read that. It'd been great if I used that fucking website. I didn't.
Yeah.
We live and we learn.
Hopefully.
Sometimes roses are shit.
Yep.
Sometimes things that are supposed to be things are not things that you want to be thinking with.
It's like Billy Bob said, I've lived all my life being wrong, and I remembered the lessons.
Dude, yeah, shout out Landman.
That's a great show.
Matt showed that to me last night, and I was like, well, I heard it was trash. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, no, this is how it is.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's over the top, but it's so good.
No, dramatically, yeah, there's some parts where I'm like, that's not how things work. But there's so much where I'm like, oh, my God, this is exactly how things are.
Yeah, because it's like you worked you weren't necessarily in the oil patch, but you have a lot of experience in the oil field.
I have enough oil field experience to understand things.
Right.
I've never lived in man camps, but I know a lot of, like my stepbrothers have.
Yeah, that just seems terrible.
It's the worst. You're literally just trying, like, they get together and cook out.
Yeah.
That's the way you can, like, keep your per diem.
Right.
You just buy groceries.
Go buy groceries.
Yeah.
And then pocket the rest of it.
Yep. You could go out and eat every night, but, like, why would you? When I worked in Oklahoma, I did that. I would eat at Texas Roadhouse. I'd get $45 a day for food.
Yeah.
And then I would go to Texas Roadhouse, and I'd get a sirloin, and then I would keep my leftovers for lunch the next day.
There you go. So you're only paying for one meal a day, basically.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
and
smart.
I would pocket, like, $30 a day. For nothing. Like, it was absolute, yeah. And then we'd save up a per diem, and then, like, once a week we'd go eat somewhere real fancy.
Oh, nice.
Like
that's
sushi
cool.
or something like that. I almost got our company truck towed.
Uh-oh.
When we went to eat sushi. A place called Sushi Neko in Oklahoma City. I parked in front of this laundromat, and there was a sign behind the bushes, like these giant holly bushes, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And I saw a tow truck, like, trying to pick up our truck. I made a beeline to him, and I was like, what are you doing? It's like, it's got to get towed. And I was like, no, I'm here. I'll move the truck. And he's like, if you pay me $140 right now, I won't tow your truck.
Oh,
he had the hooks on it already.
No.
So I paid $140.
Wow.
Cash. And he didn't tow our truck. I should have hit him in the nuts and just drove off.
What would the consequences have been had you not stopped it from happening? Like, do you have to call your boss and be like, oh, hey, by the way?
There was a guy named Terry King who was in charge of us. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Super cool guy. He hit me in the head with a wrench to, like, prove a point, and it made me really mad. That's the only downside about him. But he's just old school.
Yeah.
It was about a hard hat. He barely tapped me.
Right.
He didn't, like, but he, like, tapped me, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he goes, if you had that hard hat on, idiot.
Yeah.
So he was that kind of old school mentality kind of guy.
Right.
But I would have to call him and tell him that the truck got towed.
That would have been a horrible conversation.
And so, like, $140 out of my pocket compared to $450.
Whatever the impound fee was.
Yeah.
Plus the tow bill.
Right. It'd have been like $400, $500.
It's a good thing you were there.
I paid that money out of my, and I had everybody, like, there was 5 people in the truck with me, and nobody wanted to fucking cough up money. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You saw me park here. You didn't see the sign either. The
Right.
sign was seriously hidden. That's what I was trying to tell the tow truck guy. I was like, you can't expect someone to park here
and
like,
see a sign that's completely covered up.
And we were in that restaurant for an hour, if that.
Yeah.
So that laundromat person just waits. He's like, oh, you're not coming in to my business? It was a messed up ordeal.
That's shiesty.
I get it. I get it, but I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah. From that day forward, we would call taxis.
Oh, yeah.
This is before Uber.
That's probably the way to go anyway.
It was. No, it was great.
And yeah, it costs you money, but it keeps you from dealing with all the hassle.
It keeps you from like getting pulled over.
Yeah.
Oklahoma PD is the
Just
worst.
looking for reasons.
So we would just get taxi vans, and do that. Here, ice cream. But we would just get taxi vans and
Yeah, pile in them and go.
and drink our faces off and do that.
Yeah, dude, I think taxi vans are definitely the way to go in that situation, especially if you got a group of people. We did that in Shreveport a couple times. That was the intelligent decision.
It's the only way to do it. That way you're not in. Like, you can just make bad choices and you'll get
And,
home.
Yeah, you know that you're
or
covered.
you'll get robbed.
That's
another thing. Yeah, and just everybody liked it. They didn't send any questions.
That's okay. Why are you talking?
I wish you would just grow up to be a well-balanced, functioning
He's
human
probably going to
being.
be like a senator or something.
He has a senator's face.
You're going to work with Mom? Okay.
He
I mean, that'd
looks
be cool,
like
too.
He might be a representative.
He's definitely outspoken enough to get away with it.
He sucks the oxygen out of a room.
It's a lot.
You do. No, you are insane.
You're a wild child.
It's cool. Like I fully support boys being boys, but you're the boyest of all boys.
A lot of boy there.
When you were like trying to dive in the fire last night, I was like, yikes.
I love it.
You could have fooled us.
So what's your plan for 2025?
Man, I don't know. Survive it just like I did 2024. Really?
What's 2025?
This year is 2025.
Is it New
Yeah. All day long.
I mean, it's wild what 365 days can show you.
Yeah. 2024 was rough.
Yeah.
The first half of it was insanely busy and
Now we're here.
good, and then the second half of it was garbage.
Yeah.
And we made it through it, though. So
I mean,
onwards and upwards, I suppose.
without giving too much information, 2022 or January 2nd, 2025 might be a cool deal for you.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
No.
That would be the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I just think it's weird. It just takes a whole year, and everything you thought was normal is
Yeah,
not.
it's completely.
And you're
life
somewhere
is not
else.
the same as it used to be, and
Right.
it's processing is difficult.
But here you are. Like, I'm stoked for you.
Yeah, we'll
How
see what
about-
happens.
I'm here for it.
We will see,
I'm ready to.
or it won't. And either way, it doesn't matter.
Nothing changes then.
Nothing changes. Same old, same old.
We're just fucking running this.
And we're gonna do that anyway.
I'll tell you on my end, 2025, I'm kind of fired up over this podcast.
Yeah,
And like this is my favorite thing.
yeah. I want to be able to do more guest stuff this year.
Yep.
Whether that be in person or figure out the whole Zoom thing. I would like to do a live show at some point in time. I think that would be really cool. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, we
a few
have.
times.
I think it would
I
be
would
cool.
like to figure out a way to actually make that happen.
I bet I have connections where we can do that. If people show up, that's different.
Yeah.
But like, I'm excited for what we're doing.
I think it'd be cool to get more advertisement, whether it be from local businesses or to figure out how the Spotify stuff works. I
Yeah.
think you have to reach a certain amount of followers,
Right.
and then it does it automatically.
Right.
So that'd be cool to get to that point.
I think I'm gonna.
Even if it's just enough to pay for the stupid subscription service that we use to host the thing. Like, that's all I care about. So it's just no money out of pocket. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I think we're gonna catch this year. I think both of us are motivated enough to like get this going.
We've got in a week, the presidential trade-off happens.
Yeah.
So that could give us a whole month of stuff to talk about, depending on how that goes. So there's some big stuff coming up this year in general.
I think 2025 is going to show a lot of truth.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be things unveiled to us.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big year for disclosure, not just in the UFO stuff, but just the government in general.
Right.
Because I know there's already been a lot of push for declassification of some stuff that's been locked behind closed doors for a long time. So
there was an emergency broadcast Alex Jones put on last night talking about the H5N1 virus was government made. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah. Is this
follow
this the new bird flu thing that they're talking about?
Yeah. Well, the bird flu's been a thing since 2008.
Right.
The bird flu has been a thing. Like, I remember having a speech teacher, shout out Miss Wilson, saying if the bird flu ever happens, everything is done.
Yeah.
And it freaked me out. I was like, why am I graduating high school?
Yeah.
If we're gonna die.
We're all going to die anyway.
If we're going to die anyway, like, what's the point?
Well, that was the big thing about, when COVID came out. They were like, oh, it's the coronavirus. And the coronavirus has been around for
Ever.
hundreds of years.
Dogs, so...
Yeah, it's an animal virus.
Yeah, well, like, my ex-wife, she bred dogs. And the coronavirus was part of some of the vaccines and antibiotics. Yep. And it was cured with the fucking de-horsewormer shit.
Yeah, ivermectin.
That's what I was trying to say.
Which is not an animal drug.
Nope. Ivermectin
won the Nobel Peace Prize
for its
efficiency on everything.
Yeah. So, 2025 is going to shape up for us, I think. I think it's going to shape up us for a band. We're about to release...
potentially 5 songs.
6.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're gonna release 6 brand new songs that have our imprint on them.
Yep.
Like, this is... Like, we have songs on Spotify. They're great songs. But, like, the next 6 that come out are...
Yeah.
This band.
This iteration of what's actually happening.
And I'm proud of that work.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
And all my focus is on our... Ooh, Daddy's made a smelly goose egg. I'm proud of the work that is coming out. Like, I think that we're going to...
Yeah. I can't wait for other people to hear it. Like, I'm really proud of just even the scratch tracks that we're doing to get ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to share those. And they're just us practicing. I can't wait to actually... get a real recording.
Like, Here You Go World.
Yeah.
This is what's been, like...
Yeah. Shit all over it. I don't care.
Fucking
I like it.
New Age Gaze, that song I've had in my pocket for more than a decade. I've had that riff. I've had, like, the things about the song I've had in my pocket forever. Yeah. The intro, the chorus, everything.
Well, the end of that song is the intro music for this podcast.
Yeah.
And that was just a random recording we did at practice.
Right.
But the rest of the song is wild.
So if you love our podcast intro, you'll love this song.
Yeah, get ready.
I'm so amped up.
Yeah, I know we talked about it last time. I would really like to do some studio podcast this time. I think we're going to be a little bit less pressed for time on this one, I hope.
I don't know. Me and you had an opportunity to do a podcast, but we also wanted to be a part of...
Yeah, I wanted to be in there and see what was going on.
Yeah. It's fucking great. It's fun.
Maybe we'll do it, like, at night or something when we're not actually...
Yeah. Well, so you and I are going to go up there Friday night.
Yes.
Later this month.
Yes.
So maybe we can do a drive up there podcast, release it, let everyone know when... We'll do the studio podcast. Yeah. And we can get Chad and Dennis and Josh in on it.
That'd be cool.
For sure. I mean, like, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to stay in the same hotel again. Got to figure that out.
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
To everything but anything to do.
Hopefully we do Top Golf again. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Dude. Shout out Dennis. The golf
so
king.
random. I never would have expected that.
He has all those clubs. Doesn't know what he's going to do with them.
Yeah, may not ever do anything with them.
If you listen to this podcast, send me them clubs. That'd be great. I just need clubs that fit my body.
Yes, you do.
If I had clubs that were like sized for me, I'd be unstoppable.
I believe it. You would be less stoppable.
My confidence is insane.
Yeah, it's unmitigated.
I have no reason to be
Nope.
this cocky, but
Nope.
like it has to be.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't
love
know.
It. It's one of my favorite things about you.
It's just I can do anything or everything. Yeah, 2025. This podcast means everything to me. Like I'm excited for the band. All my focus musically is on the band, but like this podcast, I would love everything to be done this year.
Yeah, I can't wait to make it an actual year of doing this and be at like 100 episodes or something like that.
By June or July, we should be at 100.
End of June, I think.
We should do so. If you're listening to this podcast, you enjoy it, and you like and follow us, that means everything to us. Tell your friends, tell everybody to like get on board with this. At our 100th episode, which is months and months away, but for 100, we'll do a live podcast.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should do the live town hall thing for the 100th episode.
And we can talk to John, see if we can do it at the Old Horse.
Yeah.
We can talk to Steve Hardaway. Not Steve Hardaway. That's the wrong name. Oops. But Steve from the Understudy.
Yeah, find a place to do it.
Or I can hit up Rose City Comedy, like a comedy club.
Yeah.
We can do it anywhere.
Right.
But like, I think a comedy club would be more suited for this.
Probably so, and I think it would sound better than doing it just like, because, I mean, it'd be cool to do it at Old Horse or somewhere like that, but I don't want a guy to have to close, you know, for a special event or something like that, so I think it'd be cool. I think that should be our goal. For number 100, we do our live in-person podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just fucking
Let's make it happen.
put a audience mic out
Yep.
there, and they can come
Ask questions.
ask questions, give us topics, and we can just shoot from the hip.
It'll be great.
And we can do that for the rest of this career. Every 100 episodes after 100,
Yeah.
200, same shit.
Yep.
Or maybe we get to the point where we just do it every time.
All of them.
All of them. I hope it catches on. I think we're good enough to be a podcast for anybody.
I think so. I think we're
We're drunk uncles talking in the fucking parking lot.
There's something for everybody. There's an appeal there, I think.
Yeah.
It's approachable. It's not condescending. It's not.
We're not better than
No,
anything.
not at all.
We're just two best friends having the best time.
Happy New Year, man.
Fucking love you, dude.
Let's do this thing.
I've had a good day today.
It's been great.
I didn't eat any fucking black eyed peas or cabbage.
That's
but
all right.
I feel like I'm lucky and rich enough.
Go to Cotton Patch on the way home.
I'm not. I gotta go
No.
do laundry.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I need to do that too.
Doing laundry's like 10 beers deep. Is gonna be cool as shit.
Just fall asleep at the laundromat.
No, I'm gonna read my book. That's what I'll do.
There you go.
And then I'll pee 1,000 times. I don't know. I hate doing laundry, especially, but I have no clothes. That's
And work tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna like take a pill tonight to go to sleep.
Take it early enough so it doesn't mess with your waking up.
Like at 7 o'clock after laundry's done, I'm gonna take a fucking sleepy time pill,
Night.
and I'll just go beddy bye.
There you go.
And if this podcast released tomorrow, I'll make posts tomorrow at
Yeah.
work. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
No, truck beers. We're doing it.
It's our year.
It's our year. I hope you guys are strapping in because I'm here for it.
So, yeah, get ready for us to let you down.
No, I think we started off. Today was my best golf score.
Yep. We started the year off good.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, it's survive and advance, you know? Forward progress.
Forward progress.
Forward progress.
That's right, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's probably going to do it for us for this episode.
Yep. Y'all be good to each other.
Yeah.
This is a new year. Be nice to each other.
Or just be the same thing you've always been, just to be a better version of it.
That's it.
Even if that's a horrible person, be a better horrible person.
Be the best horrible person you can be.
That's right.
You hear that, Dad?
Ooh. Bye.
Bye.